How's it going, folks? I'm Mark.
I'm Ladi.
Welcome to Like Minded Lunatics. Ladi, we're doing a whole month of
Pride,
which is weird because Pride's usually when?
June.
And I screwed up and missed it. I screwed up and missed it because I'm terrible at planning things.
That happens, Mark.
But I have a safety net, and explain why.
The safety net is because Austin celebrates Pride also in August. We don't know why. I don't know why. Do you know why?
No, I do not know why.
So we have it's our fallback Pride.
It's our fallback Pride. It's it's like the net underneath the trapeze Pride. That's how I like to think of it.
That's what it is.
So I thought we would. So in the interest of just like full transparency in history, the first time I had you on here was because I wanted to do Pride stuff.
Actually, that's true. I remember that now.
And I wanted to have someone from the community because it felt disingenuous for me to do something. Even though I have so many friends in the community, it felt disingenuous and fake for me to go, hey, let's celebrate Pride. Aren't you a straight dude? Yeah, but I mean, I got a lot of gay friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
so he invited me.
I'm only like 4 beers away from kissing a dude, depending on the ABV, you know what I mean? So I asked you to come on, and one of them that I suggested that we do was George Michael's I Want Your Sex.
That's right.
And you said no.
I did say no.
Explain why.
Because...
And you were right, 100%.
In the video... looking at the lyrics and even looking at the video, it was about a man who was not happy with who he was. Yeah. It was not a Pride video. It was the opposite of a Pride video.
And I remember your text. You said it's not a prideful video.
Yeah.
And so I looked more into it, and when I did, I completely agreed. And we ended up doing it anyway outside of Pride.
Yeah, because it's a great video and it's a great conversation.
And folks, I would suggest it's going to be over here above Lottie's head over here. I'll put a link up there. I would suggest you go watch it. It's one of the reactions I'm most proud of. We both did a ton of research on it, and the number of people who have commented on it really does kind of warm my heart, and the things that they say.
What Mark means when he says that is that he did a lot of research on it.
But you were here with me.
I was here.
It's a collective.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So what I thought we would do is redeem the Pride aspect of a George Michael song and watch a video that I do think fits Pride. And I didn't check with you on this one.
No, I know.
But I feel pretty certain it's going to be all right.
You're good.
So this one comes off of the 1998 album, Ladies and Gentlemen, The Best of George Michael. And this was immediately after he had been arrested for cruising in a bathroom. And I should have looked that part up. It's Will Rogers Memorial Park in Beverly Hills. So he'd been arrested for that. So he wrote this song kind of in response to it. And then he filmed the music video as another form of response to it. Now, here's the interesting part about the video. And then, folks, when I was setting stuff up, I was reading this and I was cursing under my breath at how stupid this was. And Lottie was like, "What?" And I was like, "Let's save it for camera." So
no.
This is what I was cursing about. So about the video, Marcelo Rodriguez, the undercover officer who recently had arrested George Michael, claimed that the music video mocked him and filed a legal suit for $10 million. While the matter was initially dismissed, the California Courts of Appeals reinstated the case on the 3rd of December 2002. The judgment ruled that Rodriguez, as a public official, could not legally recover damages for emotional distress. But it went all the way to being reinstated.
Because when you've done something against people that you shouldn't have done in the first place, the last thing you want to do is make them think that fighting for themselves is okay.
So double down on it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
A scumbag.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this. George Michael, Outside from 1998. I've seen a little bit of this, and I think you're going to enjoy it immensely.
Var kom han ifrån? Hade han ätit? Då plötsligt kom jag ihåg, det var ingen dröm.
What is going on?
That was my reaction the first time I saw this. So honestly, somebody in the or actually multiple people in the comments of the I Want Your Sex reaction were like, "Y'all got to do Outside."
No.
And they posted links, and I would click on it, and I would go, "Why'd you send me a French porn?" I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but why did you send me? Why did you send me a French porn?
Jag var i Hollywood.
So what are you thinking so far?
Oh my God. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy that he had both the nerve and the joy to do this.
I know, I am too, because we read in that other reaction some interviews with him where he talked about just how troubled he was from 1987 until 98 when he finally came out. And to see him in this video embracing, number one, what had happened and making fun of it, to me, that is the most healthy reaction to it.
Yeah.
But you know what? All right, I'm a gay dude. Let's have fun with what happened. And it's exactly what he did. Let's make a video about it. You want to start it as a French porn? Yes. 100%. Yes.
Things to say, yeah. Got no friends in high places, and the game that you gave away wasn't worth playing. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Let's go outside in the meantime. Take me to the places that
Look at that. The bathroom gets transformed into a disco potty.
Oh my God.
Now we get hot cop George Michael.
Oh my God.
Doctor, won't you do it? You can. You see, I think about it all the time. 24/7. You see, you want it, you got it. I never really said it before. There's nothing here but flesh and bone. There's nothing more, nothing more. There's nothing more. Back to nature, just human nature. Getting on back to.
I think I'm done with the sofa. I think I'm done with the hall. I think I'm done with the kitchen table, baby. Let's go outside.
Let's go outside
In the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Let's go outside.
Let's go outside
In the moonshine.
Take me to the places that I love.
Now, I didn't find any statistics on how often this was played on MTV. Obviously, at 98, they were still playing videos, but I would be interested to know if MTV was courageous enough to play this.
Why wouldn't they?
Who knows? You know how weird MTV was. We watched that Rob Halford video, too, I Am a Pig. Remember we did that one for a live show, and MTV was like,
But I mean, this feels tamer than Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
The disco bathroom. So I can't imagine that this would have bothered them.
I would hope not, but
Yeah, you can't tell.
What I like about this is thematically everybody is doing stuff behind closed doors that they're not supposed to be doing.
Yes.
And then you've got this helicopter flying around trying to catch them. Yeah, we talked about this earlier too. I can't remember who said it, but the cruising busts were just a way to persecute gay guys.
Well, it's just the way. Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Because like you said, like when we were talking, they don't care if you catch a straight couple making out. They don't care.
Ask you to go home. They're able to take this.
Go home.
Take it somewhere else. There's two guys.
Oh no!
Handcuffs.
We're taking a picture of you. We're putting this in the paper. We're gonna make sure everyone knows.
You're lucky if you don't get beat with batons.
Yes.
And yes, I've been bad. Doctor, won't you do with me what you can?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go out on a limb. I understand a lot of kinks. This type I don't get. Don't get
Really?
it. I would never in any way tell someone you can't do the BDSM stuff. But if anybody suggested it to me, I'm not your guy. Not your guy.
On either end.
No.
I don't know. Maybe you want to tie someone up. I don't know.
No. Slap me. Why?
Yeah, I don't care for that.
The hell for? I don't want to slap you. I want to do the exact opposite of slapping you. I don't. Can I slap you? Fuck no. Then you're getting slapped. You know what I mean?
This is not going to go the way you want it to go.
Right.
I understand.
You know what it
that.
reminds me of? Do you remember the
get
scene
that.
in Dumb and Dumber when Lloyd goes?
I never saw Dumb and Dumber.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
I'm sorry.
Where there's this moment where Jeff Bridges goes out with a girl and they're in the snow and they're having a nice date. And she picks up a ball of snow and she throws it at him in this really playful manner. It's in this montage, like a love montage with music playing. And she picks up a thing and she throws it at him and she's laughing. And he gets this look in his face like, and he picks up snow and he just busts her in the face like from like 2 feet. And then she looks at him and he just dives on her like they're fighting. And then he gets up and he realizes what he's done. He's like, like that's what I feel like with the slapping thing. The girl would playfully do it, and the right hand would just like pop out for no reason. I'd be like, shit! I thought you were about to. God, I thought we were.
Sorry.
Thought we were fighting. Shit.
Yeah, it's good for the public to know this about you.
I'm sorry. I just derailed it by revealing way too much.
But I already have you see. I never really said it before.
This looks like an episode of It's Always Sunny. Don't you expect Mac to be in the background?
But what I want to ask is, what was the cop upset about?
It comes at the end.
Oh, comes at the end. Okay, thank you.
There's nothing here but flesh and bone. There's nothing more, nothing more, nothing more. Let's go outside. There's a lonely dream, baby. Where the moon is hot and the grass is growing. Come on, just keep on funking. Keep on funking.
That they were unhappy about.
The cops kissing?
Yeah, when no one else is around. So the suggestion is that there's obviously gay cops, and when no one else is around, they do the same thing that they arrest people for. Cop got mad.
Well, how silly. And I'm going to tell you something. This is the first time I've ever seen this video.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Had you heard the song?
No.
Yeah. What a great way to end, too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, period. What'd you think of this one?
I like this. What's nice is to see him so happy.
And having fun and embracing what happened.
Yes, because that's at some. What do they tell these people? It's the cover up. It's when you try and hide and say things didn't happen. That's whenever. And he didn't. It didn't even occur to him. I don't think I think he had wanted to be out for a while, and this could have gone so wrong for him on so many levels, and he just decided to be who I'm going to be, me. And let's put out an album.
Let's do it as a song.
Let's make a song about this. This will be great. And it was.
What's shocking to me, like thinking of the timeline, I mentioned Halford a few minutes ago. Like Rob Halford had come out before George Michael, a guy who was in the heavy metal community.
But he came out accidentally.
Yes, he did. But I guess it just kind of blows my mind that somebody like George Michael, who had been in the pop community, and I don't know, it feels like it should have been easier for him. But I think it just goes to show that it's such a personal thing that it doesn't matter who it is.
Well, I think it doesn't matter who he is, but it also matters because what is he? Because he's not European. He's Armenian?
George Michael?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that part I don't know.
Because I think it also has a lot to do with his family culture.
You think it has to do with
I think it had a lot to do with that. But I also, if you're like George Michael was, nothing against Halford.
Yeah.
Nothing against, but George Michael was known worldwide.
Sure.
And I don't think, what's his name again?
Rob Halford.
Yeah, because I only know him very small because of you.
Right.
So George Michael, there was nothing that he did that was not worldwide. So for him to come out, it's a different thing than someone who has not the kind of following that George, because that's granted, he's going to have half of the world that adores him, but that's a whole lot of the world that's going to come after him too.
Sure.
So I think that may have something to do with it too.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Know. But I'm glad. I'm sorry that he's gone. I'm sorry he went through everything he went through. But I'm so happy that when he finally left, he was happy.
I think so too. I think that's the great takeaway, is that he eventually became okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the good takeaway.
Well, folks, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Lottie and I enjoyed this one. We had waited 2 years to do this one.
And you really should do this. And have you thought about putting a disco ball in your bathroom?
I have not.
Because it seems nice.
I have not.
It seems like a fun thing to do.
It's such a pit of despair for me that I can't imagine that again, I'm revealing too much, Lottie.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move past it. Folks, let us know in the comments what you think. Take care of yourselves, and Lottie and I will see you soon.
Happy Pride. Adios.